with a back problem. Now they come in with a back problem. It's rare that people come and say, I want to come in and prevent my back. At the very least, you see somebody who says, I'm still sore and I want to stop this happening again, but I never see somebody at the tail end of an episode. I mean, if you do, you've got a clinic that I'd love to have, people come in to try and stop it happening. So most people come in when they've got severe pain. So when they've got severe pain, let's say it's 9 out of 10, it's rare as 10 out of 10. That's usually, the person wants to, you've got to have a driver for them to come in. Biggest driver for somebody to choose to come in for physio is pain. Pain is one of our two primary drivers of behaviour. And of course pain is there to make us do something about it. So somebody comes in with pain, it's severe, you treat them, and what usually happens? So for some of you this is revision, so it should be quick. So please help me guys, those who came in last time. When you treat somebody, what happens after that first visit, particularly if you do manual therapy, and you do a thorough assessment, what usually happens that first 24 hours after the visit?
Maybe post-treatment soreness.
Yeah, so you're both right. So do you agree? Not always, but you make somebody a bit sore that day. Okay, so that's really important. So I tell somebody there, they come in here, and then the pain reduces. And if you saw them Monday with a back problem, when would you want to see them next? Tuesday. Wow. Day after, yeah. Wednesday. Yeah. So let's say a couple of days after. Yeah. Now, why did you both were very early? And I'm always a cruel teacher, always have been. I was called the smiling assassin by my students. but I'll try not to be so cruel today. I agree with you wholeheartedly. I'd see them at least, if it was acute, I'd see them by one of those ones coming like I was last time. You can't stand straight because you just want pain relief. But let's say it's not that bad. It's more just a daily back strain that we see. Why would you want to see them so soon?
You don't want their back pain to get worse again.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I come back to you and say there's no change. Even if they did have that improvement short term, it's realistically 3-4 days of manual therapy going to be effective. If you then don't follow it up, they're probably just going to get back to where they were. Yeah. And then your buy-in's kind of crap because they go, well, try that and I'm back to where I am. So if you can at least keep that continuity, hopefully that'll traject them better. Spot on.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more. Mistake 101 that I see with young physios, obviously not you two.
Exactly last time.
Sorry?
We were here last time.
but you had that belief before I spoke, or either somebody said that. Yeah, so I don't think it was me putting that on to you. Is mistake 101 young physios do is they leave the gap between the first and the second visit way too long. Because as the two of them said, if this is best practice, I believe, you see them acute, they get some soreness, we'll talk about that, what you do here in a moment. If you see them within a few days, 2-3 days, or even daily, so dots are next visit. They'll usually, actually, I would say they'll probably usually around here. You usually find your biggest change between the first and the second visit. It's particularly if you see them in a very short space of time. The client has bought in to you because you've made them feel better. The driver for them coming, which was pain, you've helped reduce. So now this client is going to be much more likely to trust any messages that you've given, reinforcing them the same positive messages that you would have, the same positive messages you would have given at visit 1, you reinforce at visit 2. You've got to remember, Nick said at the start, how much do people remember?
10%.
10%. So Lachlan remembered what Nick said. Yeah, 10%. Yeah. Now, when you're in pain, do you think your concentration levels are higher or lower? Lower. So you're sending all these messages to your clients, and you can't assume, just like when I teach here, when I teach to my staff, when I teach at uni, you can't assume that the person who you're teaching is taking it all in. But we do, we make this assumption. And when somebody's in pain, they're even less likely to hear. And particularly because their mind is just on a few things. What do you think a patient wants to know at visit 1? What do you think when they walk in? What are some things that they really want to hear from you?
Is it going to work?
Is it going to work? Yeah. Is he or she going to help me? Yeah. How long is it going to take for me to get better? Absolutely. So they want to know that. What's wrong with me? Yeah. That's the big three. And just a sub one of that. What's that sound?
What's it going to cost me?
Yeah, I don't know if they're that interested in that. When they're in a lot of pain, that might be in a few people. I actually think a few people do worry about that. But I think the vast number of people are looking at what can I do to get better.
But they want to know in terms of long-term pain, how long is the treatment going to be, how much is it going to put out? Because in our area, there's not a lot of surplus income, so
Yeah.
it's quite important to.
Yeah. I just think first I think that is certainly at the tail end really important. Up front, people just forget pain. Because often when they're in pain, they're off work. There's it, well, they can't do things at home. All those things they can't do are much bigger issues than the cost up front. Just again, like the aching tooth. People just think, just get rid of the aching tooth. The toothache. I know I need to brush my teeth better, but I need the filling in now. So people come in feeling a lot better. The subgroup into what's wrong with me, this is one that's really important that Peter O'Sullivan's talked about a lot. And I think a lot of physios forget. And it's certainly in the research, is you need to tell them it's not serious, provided it's not serious. Now we talked about that last time. You need to make sure that it's not one of the specific diagnoses, which is more serious. So can you guys just list off to me the more serious, this is quick revision. So what are the serious ones you must know that it's not, before you give the positive messages that it's not serious, it's not cancer, it's not cancer, but some people are worried it's cancer. So they are quite worried it's cancer when they get back pain, it's really unexplained. So I tell them it's not serious, I've done all the tests, you will get better.
They're going to be in a wheelchair.
Yeah, you're not going to be in a wheelchair. And I have people think that I've been told I might end up in a wheelchair because of this bulge. I love those ones. Like challenging. So let's just list the serious. There's only 5. What are the serious pathologies? So the specific pathologies that we got on this. Sorry. Cortisone, that's red flag, so that's even more serious. Yep. No, the cortisone is red flag, so absolutely. Yeah. So once you've ruled out the red flags, what are specific conditions that I can treat? Spondylolisthesis. Yeah. Disc prolapse.
Facet joint RA, or is that non-specific?
Non-specific. Nerve root. Yeah. Spinal canal stenosis with leg pain. You can have spinal canal stenosis on X-ray, but not have any leg pain. And the last one is motor changes with intervertebral disc degeneration, the bone marrow edema. Okay, and the vertebral bodies. So the other 5. So the other 5 you don't want to miss. And provided those 5, you can give those messages to non-specific back pain. But just remember, the client only remembers, if you're only remembering 10%, as Nick said, how much of those clients remembering when you tell them all those things about get moving, light activity helps heal the spine. Even if they come in with a disc bulge that they've told you on scans, you can tell them it's really good actually because it's not a serious problem. And if that disc needs nutrition, you get their nutrition, get the waste products out and nutrients in only by movement because they don't have a blood supply. So the best way for you to get that disc to be healed is by movement. I don't ever lead with those terms, but when somebody comes in with a label, a disc bulge, I don't fight it. All I do is I desensitise the fear from it. I never give them that label if they haven't got that label, but if they come in with it, or the doctor's told them that it's it, then you try and fight that, you're losing the client. Because they're thinking, you're not listening to me. I've got a disc bulge, you're saying it's a non-specific, or you're saying it's not serious. If you don't explain it, so I explain to them that disc bulge is just, it's a continuum. I draw a line, it's a continuum. There's a disc prolapse, which is the serious one. You're at the other end, and that's good news. You've just got a disc bulge. They get better. We treat them like any soft tissue injury. Within 4 to 6 weeks, you'll feel really good. In fact, usually with treatment, you'll feel better quicker than that. And get moving. If you haven't been moving, get moving. and I give them very clear instruction about how to get there too. So, but you've got to keep reinforcing those messages each visit, because when they're in less pain, their ability to, and their trust has increased while their pain has decreased because of what you've done. Those messages are going to be much more taken in than that first visit. That first visit is I'm in agony or I'm in a lot of pain, 9 out of 10, severe pain. They're actually going to be nervous, fearful, and even if what you're doing is, whether it's this and the education is desensitizing, reducing that fear, whatever it is, if it reduces their pain, that's great. Now, I put a mark there. What do you think the mark indicates? So that's, they've got treatment soreness. How can you in a clinical way, actually help that, even if they don't come in as Lachlan said on day one, but they come in now, I've got your name, sorry.
Oh, sorry, Cara.
Cara, sorry, Cara. If Cara, like Cara says, she'll see them, for example, on Wednesday. On Tuesday, they're a bit sore. Now, good physios always say, at the end of the visit, there's probably going to be some soreness, but that's normal. I would say normal is 24 hours. If it's more than that, let me know. What do you think you can do to even have a bigger effect on reducing the fear, which is actually what drives pain? Pain and fear are very correlated. What could you do? You're not treating them. What could you do to reduce that fear?
Realise that.
Yeah. So so telling them up front.
Yeah.
Normalises that. What? Now remember, I said not that people are going to remember stuff.
So give it a call.
Give them a call. Beautiful. So, day one call. How many people follow up their client the day after the visit? 1?
Try.
2? Okay. Now, at my practice, in our group, I'm part of Back in Motion, it's actually standard. Now, we don't do it because, well, there might be other reasons, but in my practice, I do it for this reason, for that exact reason, pain silence. I make that phone call to reduce the threat. Now there's side effects. The side effects for the business owners is that, and for you as an individual, as a physio, are massive. We'll talk about those in a second, but the thing, if you want to be just the absolute purest, a clinical physiotherapist who's got no interest in whether they're busy or not, they want to what do you think the clinical advantage is? You reduce the threat. You get the chance to, because the client, now if you go with the primary focus is to find out how they're called up, because there's 3 things they're going to tell you, isn't it? Who makes the calls? You do, Lisa?
Yeah, if it's
Yeah.
something.
So there's 3 conversations if you get them on the phone, which we'll talk about if they don't. But if you get them on the phone, what are the 3 general conversations you get?
Generally asking them how they pulled up.
Yeah.
If they've actually followed through with the things that I told them to do. Because
Yeah.
half the time they forget, like
Yeah.
you said, because they're in
Yeah.
pain. Have you iced? Have you rest? What are
Yeah.
you doing? Are you
Good.
still moving? Remember not to just lay down and rest, and remember that a little bit often. Varying the position, supported sitting. So just reiterating the stuff that we talked about, and seeing how they've responded as well to the treatment. It also is a good way to gauge how effective I am as a clinician.
So can you see, those of you who've got your hand, can you see the value in that? I mean, Lisa's comments were gold.
And they also feel like they're getting a bit more of a VIP service because you're getting
Absolutely.
that phone call, it's like, oh, my
100%.
physio cares about me.
100%, we forget that.
Yeah.
So that's the non-clinical, if you wanted to call it non-clinical. Everything to me is clinical. It all has an effect on the outcome, but exactly